Good morning, everyone, in sunny, cold Vancouver, Washington. Couvre coming at you, playing with my cool microphone that doesn't work well with the certain type of audio-visual equipment, the iPad 5000 I've got going on. That's okay. I was going to say I should mark the time. 1 year, right? And it's over a year now, and I'm working hard, but not really, to stay with you and make video content for those that are watching. But that won't be the priority today. Just more of a timestamp on my own impressions of what's going on here. Look at that guy. Isn't that cool? Bobbleheads. Superheroes. And lest I sound like it, the rambling, ankle-swollen troglodyte standing behind the podium, go ahead and try to make some coherent thoughts emerge from a brain bucket. We stand on the world stage getting looked at more and more warily with a great deal of concern, because the people of Greenland don't want to be bought, nor do they want to be overcome and oppressed. Nor do Americans that are really understanding of what democracy means and what a free and open society stands for and what it brings to people. So we have that in common with Greenland. We have a lot in common with other countries in the European Union. I'm no historian. I'm not a current political event follower of great detail and understanding. I muddle through the headlines like a lot of us, but I understand we've now alienated a great deal of our allies that have stood with us and stood beside us through 80 years of rules-based order, as they say, for our post-World War II life and post-World War II national community, international community, and that's really important. And we know many, many good minds out there are thinking about this stuff on a daily basis, feeding us the most relevant parts. But so there's no standing apart. There's no standing alone in this and leveraging tariffs against people who are our friends, people who are our allies in this time. When there is a great increase in the number of strong men out there, that we've got to be on guard and watching closely. The Putins and the Orbans and the Maduros, all those, even the ones we don't snatch from their homes, you know. So what we got to be careful of now is that we stay one of them, because we're starting to look like one. And, you know, as they say, look like one, talk like one, walk like one, you're a strong man. So the problem with that, though, is that we know history tells us all strong men are not very lucid, and their plans, though grandiose and amazing, are not bound to last, just like this guy's plans aren't bound to last. So even now, as I walk around my neighborhood and I walk up and down my streets and I see the occasional flag, you know, the blue flag, with that name on it, that smear on it, I just often wonder what's going on there, as they would wonder about me in our deeply divided society, in whatever signs or flags or postures I have on the outside of my house. But if you really truly want to make sure we have a society with no kings, no authoritarian Gestapo running around arresting and harassing, breaking down the doors of our fellow countrymen and women, then you want to make sure you don't follow strongmen and you don't subscribe to what they're telling you. And if you see the major media outlets continue to give them a platform, and he said this, and they said that, and we said that, and continue to follow the same worn out story over and over again, then you know you got to tune it out after a while. You know the signs. We all see the signs of how bad this goes. And we can see where it could go from here inside our own country. And there's such incredibly bright minds out there tracking this. And we've already written endlessly about it. But what matters is that you think for yourself, you pause, you reflect. Don't get beat down. Don't get discouraged, even though we're going to go through those moments. I have. And keep your head on straight. We don't have a choice. We got to stay strong on this one, man. As in, say, the way Minneapolis, Minnesota is staying strong, the Twin Cities are uniting and protesting and gathering outside homes, whistle kits, whistle blowing, and recording these crimes, these violent crimes, these attacks on our constitutional rights. This will all come down to being in the history books one day. And my kids and grandkids will read about it and tell it to their kids and on and on. I suppose the stories will be told down through the generations. But without trying to wax poetic about here, stand out. Read Timothy Snyder's stuff. Read Fascism by Madeleine Albright. Read things that open your mind and help you understand this. Turn off state-subsidized, state-supported media. Both sides, both bubbles, all bubbles. Okay? Independent media is probably a better bet, but even then, you got to titrate that stuff. Take little bits here and there. Go out, meet your fellow neighbors. Go to the community gathering. And support democracy and free thinking, and support small activities that build cohesion and build community. Remember, build community to resist. So very important nowadays. Get engaged, share ideas, make the next connection, attend the next protest, attend the next march. Put out those signs over your local interstate overpass. Okay? Support local bookstores. Support institutions that still remain, that haven't been corrupted, that haven't bent a knee, that haven't given up, acquiesced to mad totalitarianism. Make eye contact. It's one of my favorites from Timothy Snyder's 20 Lessons for the 20th Century. From the 20th century, I believe. On tyranny. Make eye contact. Make small talk. Pass a person on the street. Headphones in, headphones out, whatever's going on there. Just give them a wave, simple wave and eye contact. Okay? Because it's through connection with each other, not isolation, not further separateness, that's going to get us through this. All right, lest I go on and on and on. That's enough for today. Defiance is self-evident. Stay hard.